Hi guys, welcome to another tutorial. This one is a lot less gory than the last, and I decided to do a sexy vampire look for you, so stay tuned. Okay, I already started with the lenses in. I'll put a link in the description from where I got them from, and I also have a wig cap on ready for the wig that I'm going to be putting on at the end of the video. You don't have to do this straight away, but this saves time. So I started off by filling in my brows. I'm going to be going a lot darker with my brows as the wig is black, but you can match your own hair colour or whatever wig you're buying. So I'm just filling in my brows with an Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil in Ebony, just to get the shape that I want and fill in any sparse areas. And set this with a dark brown eyeshadow. You can use any eyeshadow that you have for that. And I kept most of the colour on the tail end of the brow rather than at the front. I then went in with a concealer to clean up, and I used the Wake Me Up concealer by Rimmel. I then primed my lids with MAC's Painterly Paint Pot, and that would be to make the colour last longer and look more pigmented. I then started to buff in a matte red eyeshadow by Inglot. That's the 382 in matte, and I'm just buffing this in with a Dandelion Tools brush in 776. To deepen the colour, I then went in with Inglot's matte purple, which is 320, and I buffed that in with a smaller brush, also by Dandelion, and that's the 781. I then went back over with the red just to intensify the colour a bit more. I then went under the eyes with the same colours using a Louise Young brush in LY18. And using a cream black colour, I think I used a Kryolan Supracolor for this. I went all over the mobile eyelid, and this is to act as a base for the eyeshadow that I'm applying now. You can use any black eyeshadow that you have, or you could even use a cream black eyeliner as the base for the eyeshadow to stick to if you want. Just bear in mind that it can crease a little bit, and you just have to really pack on the eyeshadow. I then smoked it out with a blending brush. Don't forget to go under the eyes with the black as well. And then I added some more red along the top where I'd lost some of the colour. I'm using Benefit their Real Push Up Liner to line my waterline and along the top lid. I also winged it out, and I also added a tiny bit on the inner corner of my eye to make it appear more cat-like. I'm using MAC's False Lashes Extreme Black Mascara. And then popping on some false lashes. You can use any lashes you like. You can go pretty dramatic with this one, as it is a vampire look and more of a character. I then made my skin as pale as possible using a mixture of Maekup Forever HD foundation in the lightest colour I had, and I mixed that with a little bit of white cream makeup. I also used the white cream makeup to highlight under the eyes, down the nose, on the chin. and then went in with a more brown cream makeup to contour my cheekbones, temples, around the nose and jawline. I then used a beauty blender to blend everything out. I also intensified this by going in with a Gosh bronzing powder, and that's in number 2 Natural Glow. However, looking back on this, it's probably better if you use a grey instead of a brown colour to contour with, as it's a dead character. I also added some highlight, which was Merry Luminizer by the Balm. And I lined my lips with a NYX purple liner. However, I can't seem to find that in the moment, so I can't tell you what the name of it is, but any purple liner will do. I then filled in my lips with MAC's Russian Red, and at first I used Diva on the outer corners of the lips, but this wasn't dark enough, so I went in with a black eyeshadow instead. And I just started on the outside and blended it inwards. I didn't go all the way in, and I just pressed my lips together a few times to get that blended ombre effect. I then cleaned up the edges with some more concealer and made sure that all blended in and there wasn't a harsh line. And to finish off, I added some sparkly gloss, which is Dandelion by Benefit. So that's the finished look without the wig. I'll just pop it on really quickly so you can see how that looks with the fangs in as well. So this is already one sort of look that you can do for Halloween. If you don't want to go too gory and you just want to look sexy, then this is perfect. However, if you do want to go a bit more gory, you can add some blood to the corners of the mouth so it looks like you've just fed on someone. And I added some veining using my Illustrator palette. I used a mixture of the vein tone and bruise tone to create some little veins coming down from the eyes and up onto the face to look like I'm a little bit more infected. To get the appearance that the veins are actually under the skin, you can mix quite a lot of alcohol with these paints. The thinner the colour, the better. I also added some blood to the eyes. You can get eye blood, but this isn't really that comfortable to put in, so I've just added a couple of drops coming down from the eyes. I also experimented using a Kryolan blood capsule. You just chew it up until it dissolves in your mouth and it looks like you're spitting blood. So if you want to freak someone out with that, it's a cool little trick to do. So that's it for this tutorial. Hopefully I've given you a few more ideas for Halloween, and I'll see you again soon.